Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We have some breaking news for Ghost of Yotei, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, PlayStation Studios title that's going to be releasing this year. Sony decided to not only announce the release date for this game, but give us a bunch of new information and a new trailer as well, which should be playing in the background so you can watch it while we go over this new information. So over on the PlayStation blog, they say Ghost of Yotei comes to PS5 on October 2nd. I have to say, I'm very surprised that they decided to just randomly drop this information on a PlayStation blog post on a Wednesday morning. People used to make jokes that eventually that's what Sony was just going to do for everything, right? No matter how big the announcement is, it's going to be reserved for the PlayStation blog. And here we are. They say here, we are excited to announce that Ghost of Yotei comes to PS5 on October 2nd, 2025. It's been nearly 5 years since we shipped Ghost of Tsushima, and in that time, we've been hard at work making Ghost of Yotei something special. While the stories are unrelated, it's important to us to make this a worthy follow-up to Jin's journey, and we can't wait for you to experience Atsu's quest for vengeance later this year. Alongside today's news, we've also released our latest trailer for Ghost of Yotei. 16 years ago, in the heart of Izo, called Hokkaido in present day, a gang of outlaws known as the Yotei 6 took everything from Atsu. They killed her family and left her for dead, pinned to a burning ginkgo tree outside her home. But Atsu survived. She learned to fight, to kill, and to hunt, and after years away, she has returned to her home with a list of 6 names: the snake, the oni, the kitsune, the spider, the dragon, and Lord Saito. One by one, she's hunting them down to avenge her family, armed with the same katana used to pin her to that burning tree all those years ago. But while Atsu's story begins with vengeance, she'll find there's more to her journey than just revenge. As she explores Izo, Atsu will meet unlikely allies and forge connections that help give her a new sense of purpose. We hope the brief look in today's trailer gave you a taste of what you can expect from Ghost of Yotei beyond your first look at the Yotei 6. You'll spot some of the gorgeous scenery of Izo, as well as a handful of Atsu's new weapons, a few of her allies, and even a new gameplay mechanic that will allow you to glimpse Atsu's past and understand everything that was taken from her. But we've only scratched the surface. In Ghost of Yotei, we've built upon and evolved the way you explore the open world, offering even more freedom and variety than in Ghost of Tsushima. You'll choose which leads to follow as you pick which Yotei 6 member you want to hunt down first. Atsu can also track other dangerous targets and claim bounties, or seek out weapon senseis to learn new skills. Izo is wild and as deadly as it is beautiful. As you trek across the open world, you'll find unexpected dangers and peaceful reveries, including some returning activities from Tsushima, and you'll be able to build a campfire anywhere in the open world for a rest under the stars. We want you to have the freedom to explore Izo however you decide, and we can't wait to share more. Today, we can also reveal that pre-orders for Ghost of Yotei begin next week on May 2nd. And you'll be able to choose between multiple different editions, including our amazing Collector's Edition. First, if you pre-order any edition of Ghost of Yotei, you'll receive a unique in-game mask, as well as a set of 7 PSN avatars featuring concept art of Atsu and each member of the Yotei 6 at launch. Pre-orders on the PlayStation Store will receive the avatars immediately. The standard edition of Ghost of Yotei will be $70 and will be available at retail or at PlayStation Store. At PlayStation Store, you'll also be able to pre-order the Ghost of Yotei Digital Deluxe Edition for $80. The Digital Deluxe Edition includes a digital copy of Ghost of Yotei, plus in-game bonuses, including the Snake's armor set, as well as an alternate die for your starting armor. You'll also receive a unique horse color and unique saddle die, plus an in-game charm, gold sword kit, and an early unlock of Traveler's Maps, which allow you to find statues throughout the world to upgrade your skills. Finally, we are thrilled to reveal the Ghost of Yotei Collector's Edition, which will be available for pre-order at PlayStation Direct in parts of the world where it is available, or at select retailers in other regions. Collector's Edition pricing will be announced at a later date. This packed edition includes all of the pre-order bonuses, all in-game items from the Digital Deluxe Edition, and a digital copy of the game, as well as a replica display edition of Atsu's Ghost Mask. The mask is built to scale with Jin's mask from our Ghost of Tsushima Collector's Edition. If you have both, they look great next to each other on the shelf. Plus includes its own display stand. Also included is a replica of Atsu's sash, complete with the names of all 6 members of the Yotei 6. The sash measures 71 inches long and is made of a cotton blend, a perfect cosplay accessory or wall decoration. There's also a replica of the Tsuba from Atsu's katana, forged by her father in the image of two twin wolves. This Tsuba measures roughly 3 by 3 inches and also includes its own display stand. In addition to all of the above, the Ghost of Yotei Collector's Edition also includes a pouch of coins and instructions to play Zeni Hajikai, a game of skill you'll play throughout Ghost of Yotei. There's also a foldable papercraft ginkgo tree along with a wolf at its base and a set of 4 5 by 7 inch art cards featuring the sash, the wolf, Atsu's ghost mask, and our key art. We think this is the best Collector's Edition we've ever produced, and we can't wait for you to get your hands on it on October 2nd. While pre-orders don't open until May 2nd, you can wishlist Ghost of Yotei right now at the PlayStation Store and sign up to receive notifications as we release more information in the months to come. We are so proud of Ghost of Yotei and have many more exciting things we can't wait to show you as we approach our release date. We are incredibly appreciative of all the support for Ghost of Tsushima and grateful for everyone who played, and hope you look forward to following the wind once again on October 2nd. So quite an extensive blog write-up for Ghost of Yotei, coming out of nowhere from Sucker Punch. And yeah, this is actually very exciting. We now know the release date for both Ghost of Yotei as well as Death Stranding 2. Two games that I'm incredibly excited for, and I know a lot of you are as well. I think for some people, Ghost of Yotei is the much bigger game for them because, I mean, Ghost of Tsushima was amazing. So when it comes to the story details of Ghost of Yotei, I do like the setup here. I do like the premise quite a bit. It's going to be really interesting to see how they execute on it and if it lands or not. I have a lot of faith in Sucker Punch. I have no reason to doubt them. They've literally given me zero reason to assume that they're not going to be able to create another amazing game here that is a follow-up to Ghost of Tsushima. And this new trailer that they put out, I mean, honestly, if you weren't sold on it before, I think this trailer does a really good job of showcasing the game. But the last thing I want to talk about here before I wrap the video up is how I'm just very surprised the way in which that both Sony and Sucker Punch decided to reveal this information and kind of casually drop it out here, right? A new 3-minute trailer, all this new info. This is stuff that usually would be reserved for either a State of Play or a PlayStation Showcase, but here we are again, just randomly at 8 a.m. on a Wednesday morning, they're just putting it out here like this. I have to wonder what the reasoning is. Now, the one thing I will say alongside that is that they do make it clear they have a lot more they're going to share with us leading up to the launch. So I would assume that this is basically the beginning of the marketing cycle. And I would assume we're just going to see more trailers, more gameplay, get even more info. I think for some people, they've already seen enough and they just kind of want to stop it here and go into the game as blind as they can, but I think there are many others who also would like to see as much as they can going into it. So yeah, really good stuff here. Let me know down in the comments below if you are excited to play Ghost of Yotei and if you're going to be there day one on October 2nd. And let me know your thoughts on Sony and Sucker Punch just kind of casually dropping this on a random Wednesday morning. Leave the video a like if you enjoyed it or found it informative. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit the bell notification icon and feel free to share this video out on top of all that. But until next time, guys, take care.